فبشرناه بغلام حليم.
In response to this prayer, we gave him the good news of a prudent boy.
فلما بلغ معه السعي قال يا بني إني أرى في المنام أني أذبحك فانظر ماذا ترى قال يا أبت افعل ما تؤمر ستجدني إن شاء الله من الصابرين.
And when he was old enough to go about and work with him, one day Abraham said to him, "My son, I see in my dream that I am slaughtering you, so consider and tell me what you think." He said, "Do as you are bidden. You will find me, if Allah so wills, among the steadfast."
فلما أسلما وتله للجبين.
When both surrendered to Allah's command, and Abraham flung the son down on his forehead,
وناديناه أن يا إبراهيم.
we cried out, "O Abraham,
قد صدقت الرؤيا إنا كذلك نجزي المحسنين.
you have indeed fulfilled your dream. Thus do we reward the good doers."
إن هذا لهو البلاء المبين.
This was indeed a plain trial.
وفديناه بذبح عظيم.
And we ransomed him with a mighty sacrifice.
وتركنا عليه في الآخرين.
And we preserved for him a good name among posterity.
سلام على إبراهيم.
Peace be upon Abraham.
كذلك نجزي المحسنين.
Thus do we reward the good doers.
إنه من عبادنا المؤمنين.
Surely he was one of our believing servants.
وبشرناه بإسحاق نبيا من الصالحين.
And we gave him the good news of Isaac, a prophet, and among the righteous ones.
وباركنا عليه وعلى إسحاق ومن ذريتهما محسن وظالم لنفسه مبين.
And we blessed him and Isaac. Among the offspring of the two, some did good, and some plainly wronged themselves.
وَلَقَدْ مَنَنَّا عَلَى مُوسَى وَهَارُونَ.
Verily, we bestowed our favors on Moses and Aaron.
وَنَجَّيْنَاهُمَا وَقَوْمَهُمَا مِنَ الْكَرْبِ الْعَظِيمِ.
And we delivered both of them and their people from the great calamity.
وَنَصَرْنَاهُمْ فَكَانُوا هُمُ الْغَالِبِينَ.
We succored them, and they gained the upper hand against their enemies.
وَآتَيْنَاهُمَا الْكِتَابَ الْمُسْتَبِينَ.
We granted them a clear book.
وَهَدَيْنَاهُمَا الصِّرَاطَ الْمُسْتَقِيمَ.
And showed them the straight way.
وَتَرَكْنَا عَلَيْهِمَا فِي الْآخِرِينَ.
And preserved for them a good name among posterity.
سَلَامٌ عَلَى مُوسَى وَهَارُونَ.
Peace be upon Moses and Aaron.
إِنَّا كَذَلِكَ نَجْزِي الْمُحْسِنِينَ.
Thus do we reward the good doers.
إنهما من عبادنا المؤمنين.
Surely both of them were among our believing servants.
وإن إلياس لمن المرسلين.
Surely Elias too was among the messengers.
إذ قال لقومه ألا تتقون.
Call to mind when he said to his people, Will you not fear Allah?
أتدعون بعلا وتذرون أحسن الخالقين.
Do you call upon Baal and forsake the best of the creators?
الله ربكم ورب آبائكم الأولين.
Allah is your Lord and the Lord of your ancestors of yore.
فكذبوه فإنهم لمحضرون.
But they denounced him as a liar, so they will surely be arraigned for punishment.
إلا عباد الله المخلصين.
Except Allah's chosen servants.
وتركنا عليه في الآخرين.
We preserved a good name for him among posterity.
سلام على الياسين.
Peace be upon Elias.
إنا كذلك نجزي المحسنين.
Thus do we reward the good doers.
إنه من عبادنا المؤمنين.
He was one of our believing servants.
وإن لوطا لمن المرسلين.
And Lot too was one of the messengers.
إذ نجيناه وأهله أجمعين.
Call to mind when we delivered him and all his kinsfolk.
إلا عجوزا في الغابرين.
Except for an old woman who was among those that stayed behind.
ثم دمرنا الآخرين.
Then we utterly destroyed the rest of them.
وإنكم لتمرون عليهم مصبحين.
You pass by their desolate habitations in the morning.
وبالليل أفلا تعقلون.
And at night, do you still not understand?
وإن يونس لمن المرسلين.
And Jonah too was one of the messengers.
إذ أبق إلى الفلك المشحون.
Call to mind when he fled to the laden ship.
فساهم فكان من المدحضين.
Cast lots and was among the losers.
فالتقمه الحوت وهو مليم.
Then a fish swallowed him and he was blameworthy.
فلولا أنه كان من المسبحين.
Had he not been one of those who glorify Allah,
للبث في بطنه إلى يوم يبعثون.
he would certainly have remained in its belly till the day of resurrection.
فنبذناه بالعراء وهو سقيم.
But we threw him on a wide bare tract of land while he was ill.
وأنبتنا عليه شجرة من يقطين.
And caused a gourd tree to grow over him.
وأرسلناه إلى 100,000 أو يزيدون.
And we sent him forth to a nation of 100,000 or more.
فآمنوا فمتعناهم إلى حين.
And they believed, so we let them enjoy life for a while.
فاستفتهم ألربك البنات ولهم البنون.
So ask their opinion, are you convinced that your Lord should have daughters and you should have sons?
أم خلقنا الملائكة إناثا وهم شاهدون.
Did we create the angels as females, the while they witnessed?
ألا إنهم من إفكهم ليقولون.
Behold, it is one of their fabrications that they say,
ولد الله وإنهم لكاذبون.
Allah has begotten. They are liars.
أصطفى البنات على البنين.
Did he choose daughters rather than sons?
ما لكم كيف تحكمون.
What is the matter with you that you make such strange judgments?
أفلا تذكرون.
Will you then not take heed?
أم لكم سلطان مبين.
Do you have any clear authority for such claims?
فأتوا بكتابكم إن كنتم صادقين.
Bring your book if you are truthful.
وجعلوا بينه وبين الجنة نسبا ولقد علمت الجنة إنهم لمحضرون.
They have established a kinship between Allah and the angels, and the angels know well that these people will be arraigned as culprits.
سبحان الله عما يصفون.
They say, exalted be Allah above what they attribute to Him.
إلا عباد الله المخلصين.
All of them except the chosen servants of Allah.
فإنكم وما تعبدون.
So you and your deities,
ما أنتم عليه بفاتنين.
shall not be able to tempt anyone away from Allah,
إلا من هو صال الجحيم.
except him who shall roast in the blazing fire.
وما منا إلا له مقام معلوم.
As for us, there's none but has an appointed station.
وإنا لنحن الصافون.
Verily, we range ourselves in rows as humble servants,
وإنا لنحن المسبحون.
and we are of those who glorify Allah.
وإن كانوا ليقولون.
They used to say before,
لو أن عندنا ذكرا من الأولين.
if only we had the reminder which had been granted to the people of yore,
لكنا عباد الله المخلصين.
we would surely have been Allah's chosen servants.
فكفروا به فسوف يعلمون.
But when it came to them, they rejected it. They shall soon come to know the end of such an attitude.
ولقد سبقت كلمتنا لعبادنا المرسلين.
We have already given our promise to our messengers
إنهم لهم المنصورون
that they shall certainly be succored,
وإن جندنا لهم الغالبون
and that our hosts shall triumph.
فتول عنهم حتى حين
So, O Prophet, leave them alone for a while,
وأبصرهم فسوف يبصرون
and see, and soon they too shall see.
أفبعذابنا يستعجلون
Do they seek to hasten our chastisement?
فإذا نزل بساحتهم فساء صباح المنذرين
When that chastisement will descend upon their courtyard, evil shall that day be for those who had been warned.
وتول عنهم حتى حين
Leave them alone for a while,
وأبصر فسوف يبصرون
and see, and they too shall soon see.
سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون
Exalted be your Lord, the Lord of glory above what they attribute to him.
وسلام على المرسلين
And peace be upon the messengers.
والحمد لله رب العالمين
And all praise be to Allah, the Lord of the universe.